Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you how I was able to take this trade. You can see I took this trade, it smashed TP. It's a long-term buy on VIX25, and I'll be showing you guys how I took and analyzed it. So if you want to get free signals and analysis, make sure you join our Telegram channel, guys. The link is in the description. So let's head on to the chart and analyze volatility 25. So you can see that on my MT5, you can see I took this trade. We bought here and we sold here. Okay, so let's analyze the chart together. First thing I looked at was to look for the direction of the trend. So you can see this was where we took the entry, guys. So price is on an uptrend because of the higher high, higher low. Okay, so what we'll be looking for is that we were looking for a break of structure. We had this break of structure. Okay, so this was, so you can see price was an uptrend. It sold, then it bought and broke this structure, this previous high, so signaling that okay, the buy is going to continue. So what we are going to wait for, we are going to wait for a retracement, then we'll continue the uptrend buy. Okay, so when markets broke the structure, so what you are going to do is that you are going to plot your zone at the last bearish candle before the big move. So the 1 hour time frame, this was the last bearish candle before the big move that broke the structure. Okay, so what you are going to do, you are going to plot your zone on the candle. So you connect the wick. So you can see this was the last bearish candle that broke the structure and before the break of the structure. So when you plot your zone, you wait for price to come back to this zone, then you take your entry. Okay, so I told them in the group to set pending order. When price comes to this zone, we should buy. Stop loss a little bit below this zone, then our TP should be the next market high. Okay, but we closed early. I'll show you guys why we closed early, but let's just continue with the video. So when price retraces back to this zone, you can't just take your buy blindly. So you wait for, you use another confirmation tool, and I use my Fibonacci retracement tool. So close your Fibonacci, connecting the high and low. So one thing is that I will only trade within the level 61.8 and level 78.6. This is the zone signaling that okay, when price come here, if we want to reverse, it should reverse from here, and our zone lie in between the 61.8 and 78.6. So that's why I set my pending order, my buy limit at this zone. I'm at this level 78.6. Okay, so it depends. Or you keep on practicing, you know how to fine-tune your entry and make it more perfect. So confirmation was 61.8 and 78.6, and the zone was around here. You can see, forget the one below the 78.6. So I put my buy limit on this level 78.6. my stop loss was below the zone, and my TP was level 23.6. so you can see why we close, why we enter the trade. So you bought at level 78.6, stop loss below the zone, and TP 23.6. so this is how I enter trade, and the risk reward ratio is, I think it's 1:3. so I like losing $5 to make $15, and you can see it went well. So you can see that another pending order is set here, another pending order, and although we may later delete this order because price have already sold, but let me show you guys why I said this pending order. I sent it to the group too. So you can see that it's in an uptrend generally. Price is an uptrend. So you can see it's making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So from here to here is your sorry. So as price move up, okay, just trying to make it perfect. Okay, as price move up, you look for the swing, the eye, look for the eye. So once price break above the eye, the last bearish candle before the big move that was able to break the eye, you take note of the candle. I can see I plot my zone. So this is the bearish candle. This is the bearish candle, guys. So this is the bearish candle, and I plot my zone. So you wait for price to come back to this zone, then you will take the buy. But this early in the morning, and I woke up late. So when I woke up, price already bought. So I will have set my pending order around here. Actually, I'll have set my pending order, but guys, I may actually close this, but let's see how it goes. But I set my pending order, and this is what I'll be using to follow the trend. So this is what I'll be using to follow the trend back to back, and the win rate is about 70% win rate. And with good risk management, you'll be doubling your account in days. You'll be doubling it because you're risking like $1 to get $3. So it's a very high probability setup, and once you want to move in the trend, it will just hit your TP straight. So that's basically how I analyze and took the trade, guys.